Imagine you are planning a day out. You'll go to the beach if it's sunny and it's warm. Or maybe you'll go for ice cream if it's warm or you just feel like it. And of course, you are not bringing an umbrella if it's not raining. That's literally how JavaScript thinks when you use logical operators. They're the decision-making glue that holds your conditions together. And in this video, we are going to master them so you're ready for our upcoming videos on comparison operators and then the big one, conditions in JavaScript. Hey friends, welcome back to Edit Tech Club. If you've been following along, you know we've been building up to conditions, the part of JavaScript where your code actually makes decisions for you. Logical operators are the secret sauce to making those decisions smarter. Today, I'll explain them using everyday situations so you'll never forget what they do. Logical operators let you combine multiple checks or reverse results. Without them, conditions would be super limited, like trying to play chess with only pawns. With them, you can make your code say, do this only if both things are true. Do this if at least one thing is true. Do this if the opposite is true. Let's break them down one by one. First up, the AND operator. It's true only if both sides are true. Everyday example, maybe from your childhood, you can have dessert only if you finish your dinner and clean your plate. If you do both, dessert time. Miss one, no dessert. Imagine we'll go to the beach only if it's both sunny and warm. Here, we'll declare a variable is sunny, just true, and then another one is warm, which is also true, and then a third variable, go to the beach, which is sunny and is warm. And finally we can log the result in the console.log, go to the beach. So I'll save the file and run our code. I'll right click and then click on inspect and go to the console tab. Here you see that we get true. If either of these two is set to false, then let's see. So I'll set is warm to false and then save the file again, and here you see that the result will be false. So if either was false, say it's sunny but freezing, the whole thing becomes false and is picky like that. Next, the OR operator. This one's way more relaxed. It's true if at least one side is true. Everyday example, we'll go out for a coffee if it's cold outside or if you're bored. Only one condition has to pass. Now another example for the OR operator. Imagine you'll go to a restaurant if they have pizza or burger. So here, OR operator, then we declare a variable has pizza, which is true, and then has burger, which is false. And then third one, go to the restaurant. Has pizza or has burger. Finally, we'll log this to the console, go to the restaurant, and then the variable. Okay, I'll save the file, and here you see that it's true because at least one of these two here has pizza is true. It doesn't matter if I change has burger to true and then save it, it's still true. But if I turn both of them to false, you will not choose that restaurant to go because both of them are false, and then the result of OR will be false. And finally, the not operator. It flips the truth value. True becomes false, false becomes true. Everyday example, if it's not raining, we'll go for a run. Now let's see it in action. So here we have not operator. Then we declare a variable let is raining, which is initially true. And then another variable, go for a run, which is the opposite of the previous variable, opposite of is raining. And finally, we log that variable in the console. So go for a run and then the variable name. I'll save it, and you see that it's false because is raining is true and go for a run is opposite of that. So if I flip its value, so I'll change it to false, then you see that go for a run will be true. Not is like telling your code to think in reverse. Here's where it gets fun. You can combine these to make more complex logic. Imagine that there's an event going on and we want to check whether someone can enter or not. So here I'll comment out the previous lines and then I'll declare 3 variables. First has ticket to check if someone has a ticket for the event. We set it to false. Then another variable is VIP, which is also false. And then last but not least, event open, which is true. You can enter if you have a ticket or you are a VIP, but the event must be open. So we declare the result or can enter like this. So has ticket or is VIP, and then we need to combine this whole thing with event open. So the person should have the ticket or should be a VIP person, and the event must be open, event open. And finally, we can log this can enter in the console. So here you see that it's false. Why? However, event is open, but that person has no ticket nor is a VIP. So if I change one of these two to true and then save the file, you see that that person now can enter. Also, if I change this event open to false, then you see that again the result will be false. This is how JavaScript makes real lifestyle decisions. Quick brain teaser. What will this log? There's a specific order JavaScript uses to check this. Drop your guess in the comments, we'll explore the answer in the next video on comparison operators. So today we learned AND means both must be true, OR means at least one must be true, and NOT flips the truth. Next up, we'll learn comparison operators, which let us ask questions like, is this bigger than that? Or are these equal? Combine those with logical operators and boom, you're ready for full-on conditions in JavaScript. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up so more learners can find this content, and subscribe so you don't miss the next step comparison operators. We are building something big here and you're going to want to be part of it. Until next time, keep coding, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.